E aí galera, tranquilos? Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo do Brian Jordan. E hoje galera, eu estou trazendo vocês a mais um vídeo do Genshin Impact. E hoje vocês me acompanham a mais um evento aqui do jogo, que vou mostrar no terceiro ato aqui do game. Aqui no evento da Valsa Rodopiante, já fez o primeiro e o segundo. E vamos ver o terceiro finalzinho do evento do terceiro ato, que todo evento sempre termina no terceiro ato. Já os quartos atos que tem nos eventos são só finais extras e são só momentos de interação mesmo.
Hey everyone! We're not late, are we?
No, you're just in time. Well rested, I trust?
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
We received word from Mr. Argenteau yesterday, confirming the time and location of the transaction. It'll take place this afternoon, and it turns out it'll be somewhere we all know pretty well, too. The Film Fantasyland restaurant.
Oh, really? Huh. He sure does like that place.
Seems like you share our concerns, Traveler.
Indeed. Capturing someone in a crowded event venue will be much more challenging than in an open area. The criminal might try to blend in with the crowd, or even escape by taking hostages. In light of this, we've had to make additional preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday, we began coordinating with the Marechaussee Phantom and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
We'll be deploying lots of undercover agents on site. If things go south, the safety of the civilians will be our top priority. Of course, fingers crossed, everything will go without a hitch.
I noticed a bunch of familiar faces from the previous case, like Captain Chevres of the Special Patrol, so I'm feeling optimistic.
We'll trust your instincts, then. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we've also been in communication with Miss Lapine Pauline and Miss Navia.
The Spina di Rosula will provide support within a controlled scope, so there's no need to worry.
The only potential issue is with Miss Escoffier. It would be easy if it were that simple. All right, no more jokes. Miss Escoffier has made it clear that she doesn't want her restaurant to suffer any loss. But, well, I have a feeling things might not go quite as smoothly as she hopes. To be honest, we shouldn't have dragged you into this in the first place, and it's caused you quite enough trouble already. The Fontanian authorities should be able to handle the rest from here. But still, I'm guessing you'd like to see how it all turns out. Well then, feel free to head down to the scene, but just stay alert and play it by ear. You won't necessarily have to do anything.
I'll do my best to ensure that things don't escalate to that point. Of course. There are still a lot of unanswered questions, but our intel so far indicates that the culprit's from Natlan. Plus, I'm already a witness in this case. Might as well see this thing through to the end.
That's the Kanichi we know and love.
Well, that's enough of the small talk. The operation's scheduled for the afternoon. If we're quick enough, we'll even have time for a few cups of tea before we leave.
Oh, and let's grab something to eat too. Can't work on an empty stomach, you know. And rooting for you.
All right, I'll head over to the venue now. Ahao's been harping on for days now about this event-exclusive meal he wants to try. See you in a bit.
I look forward to hearing how it all goes.
O preço de todo preço. Bem, você vê que a Royalverse pode ter que adicionado um nome bem melhor. Então vamos lá para ver como que vai ser o finalzinho da história. E gente, como você pode ver, eu tô aqui jogando com a Colei. Não jogo muito com a Colei aqui no game, mas se vocês gostam de jogar Colei, ótimo. Pois não é só com os personagens que você seleciona no game que fica sempre usando de batalha em batalha, mas vocês também podem usar os personagens do Genshin como personagem de passeio.
Getting kinda hungry. Let's go check out the restaurant menu, shall we?
Oxi! Do nada o gráfico mudou pra 2D? Cacilda, hein? Belo truque, Royoverse. Meu Deus do céu, mas essa arte tá muito bonita.
Your friend thought you might be thirsty. Won't you stay and drink it?
Olha ali a Charlotte tirando fotos.
I tend to steer clear of drinks left out in the open.
You're surrounded. Give up and come with.
You lousy swine!
Stop right there!
Oh, look! A surprise performance! Wow! How lucky we are!
After him!
Sorry, my guy. Unlicensed and illegally docked. This boat's not going anywhere.
Quick! Don't let him get away! Be careful!
Amazing!
Lowly worm! No one flies higher than the almighty Dragon Lord! Who's stealing my fun? Ah, you again! You're driving me crazy! Oh, wow,
All right, that's a wrap.
Unbelievable! You can't just drag someone around like that! Such blatant disregard for human life!
Will you now? I think I did you a favor by pulling you away from your audience. Saved you some face at the very least. As for whether you were facing up or down along the way, well, that was your decision, wasn't it?
Why, you... all right, I admit it. Oh, of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice. I desperately needed the money. I was an expert on ancient relics. Not only did I have a successful career, but a happy family too. But my son, I never imagined he'd turn out this way. Fell in with the wrong crowd and ended up shoulder deep in gambling. We had some savings, but he drained them away like a waterfall. Once he fell into debt, he had creditors regularly coming over to threaten and intimidate him. I'm his father. How could I just stand by and watch him suffer like that? Oh, my son is about the same age as you are. If only he could have turned out more like you. That's the only reason I needed the money. Please, believe me. Please, kid. I see you're from Natland too. That makes us brothers. Please, I still have a chance to help my son straighten himself out. But only if I get back. If I go to prison now, he'll be doomed, I tell you, doomed! And isn't standing together and fighting for a better future what families do? Our fate is in your hands, young man. Please, have a heart.
Something wrong, Kanich? Gone soft, have we?
I don't believe a word you say. Wriothesley had you just about figured out. You're a gambler. Pure and simple.
A gambler? Me? Nonsense! I told you, it's...
First of all, are you really from Natlan? You've been keeping tabs on the gun's whereabouts this whole time. You should have recognized at least one familiar face by now. On top of that, the way you threatened to sue me? Spoken like a true Fontanian, if you ask me.
Huh? What kind of logic is that? I can't explain. I actually grew up...
I don't want to hear another word. Ahow, here's your chance. Shut someone else up for one.
The moment I've been waiting for. Eat this, scumbag!
Being a compulsive liar is one of the hallmarks of a die-hard gambler. I bet you're just a Fontanian pretending to be from Natlan. Even if you have any friends or family to speak of, I'm guessing they've long since cut all ties with you. And you... Of course, I might be wrong. But does that matter? I'm just here to arrest you. If you're looking for an advocate or a shoulder to cry on, you're out of luck. Besides, prying the truth out of you is exactly what your beloved courts are for. Many thanks.
And me? What about me? So rude. You should be bowing down in gratitude to the Hey, what do you mean? Hold it right there!
Don't worry. I'm fine. I wasn't the one who just got dragged all the way here.
Little Kaniche, thinking back to when you were just an itty-bitty... don't start crying like a little baby. I am the almighty Dragon Lord! No servant of mine will be seen acting so weak and
What are you on about? Still, I suppose there's no point hiding it from you. To put it plainly, I can't stand gamblers. They're the most irresponsible people in the entire world. No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get. They'll tell 1,000 lies for a single coin, deluding themselves into thinking they can use it to gamble their way to a vast fortune. But we all know that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost. In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses. I don't want anyone else to end up in a similar situation if I can help it. Don't feel sorry for me. I certainly don't feel sorry for myself. They say that people are shaped by their past. And since I've made it this far, I must have done a lot of things right. We should never punish ourselves for the mistakes of others. Instead, I choose to remember the moments that helped me grow. Like when I first learned to use a grappling hook, or the very first time I yearned for knowledge. Yeah, I believe you. Let's get going. If we don't head back soon, we'll cause more unnecessary worry.
Gente do céu, não sei vocês, mas eu curti essa light novel aí que a Rodopiante botou no terceiro ato do evento. Nossa, que arte bonita. Nossa, como eu falei pra vocês, a Rodopiante ela sabe fazer artes de 2D e light novel muito bonita, com traços tudo se mexendo. Ao contrário das empresas japonesas que botam essas light novels completamente tudo paradão, só movendo diálogos e tudo mais, o que é muito sem graça.
She looked pretty pleased with herself. So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve. Oh, also, Risley said to let you know that he's already left. He went to report back to the Palais Mermonia. Apparently the Marisho say Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activity. Anyway, that's for the Palais to worry about, not really. Hey, it's not like you to give up so... Make sure you pick the best shots of Paimon. Oh, already gone. Hope she heard that. Yeah, you're right. But what took you all so long to get here? Did something happen? What? Rumors and slander! When have I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, ever sunk to such sniveling?
Often, actually. To be honest, I haven't decided yet. At the moment, I've got nothing urgent to get back for. And in any case, plus, that gun's still a key piece of evidence. I'll probably have to wait until the case is closed before I can return it to Natlan. So, I guess I'll be sticking around to enjoy the beach a little longer.
E terminamos o nosso terceiro ato. Foi uns atos bem mais curtos do que em relação ao primeiro ou segundo, mas em compensação, o terceiro ato deu uma cutscene de misturado com 2D com mangá, combinação. Foi muito legal essa combinação que a Royalverse botou. A Royalverse ela capricha muito bem. Mas eu vou botando aqui algumas recompensas. Só consegui apenas fazer 2. Não consegui tudo ainda porque foi bem curto o ato. Mas já e o quarto ato? Como eu falei, o quarto ato ele só é um extra, ele não é um ato que é liberado quando você termina o primeiro, o segundo e o terceiro. E aqui você consegue recompensas. E gente, tá aqui o arco, como eu falei pra vocês no segundo vídeo, que é o ritmo da solidão. Esse arco é bem legal, o design dele é bem bonitinho pra região de Fontaine. A Royalverse ela tenta ao máximo fazer as armas dos personagens ser ao máximo com design diferente, para não ser quase uma cópia de todo mundo. E é por isso que as armas de 5 estrelas são as mais melhores do que em relação às de 4 estrelas. Não de 4 estrelas sejam inferiores, mas elas são bem utilizáveis para pessoas que não têm as armas de 5 estrelas. Você vê que as armas de 5 estrelas são as mais difíceis de conseguir, de se conseguir do que você conseguir os próprios personagens. Acho que 98% das pessoas que jogam Genshin gastam mais das suas gemas querendo os próprios personagens do que em relação a eles gastarem suas gemas para conseguir armas. Mas vai de cada um para conseguir pegar os personagens. Pena que eu não consegui pegar nem a Scoffier, nem a nave, o que é uma pena. Mas vou esperar isso no próximo banner. Bom galera, esse foi o vídeo. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. E se inscreve no canal, ative o sininho para receber os próximos vídeos. E dê seu like e fica por dentro do crescimento dos jogos. E bora galera! Fui!